And God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror. On the other side of your maximum fear are all of the best things in life.
2018. It was such a crazy year and there were so many cool things that happened to look back on. But before we get into that, I need to take you guys back just a little bit. Now for those of you who know me, you'll know that I actually began my YouTube career a few years ago making vlogs every now and then.
This is such a bad idea, do not use this.
Since most of my inspiration at the time was coming from people like Casey Neistat,
Dad was like, you can't, you don't have any money.
Logan Paul, and Mark Doner. It was kind of hard for anyone to take my content seriously, but I was okay with that as long as I kept my videos funny and entertaining.
Raj, the one thing that I love more than all that is knowledge.
But then I wanted to do more. So I ended the vlogs and I decided to start over by making this YouTube channel and by starting my own media company called The Last Aisle. Jumping forward to 2018, this was going to be the year I said yes to more opportunities and yes to making more crazy content. To start off, in January, I brought the vlogs back and aimed to make them better than ever.
Okay, so today is the first day of 2018. Finished the hike, we made it up to the water fountain.
Not long after, I met a kid on Instagram who was a local here and also had an interest in making videos. His name was Joe.
Howdy!
Together, we recreated our own episode of MTV Cribs and introduced a character in my videos that you guys are going to see a lot more of in 2019.
This is actually the beach house that we have.
About a week later, we went exploring in the sand dunes where I live, and I took the content that I got there to finally make my second vlog for this channel. I then randomly decided to make a lyric video for an Alessia Cara song that Justin Caruso made a remix of. I posted it on YouTube and Instagram and made everyone spam Justin Caruso in the comments until I ended up actually seeing the video and commented back. And when the summer rolled around, I had plenty of time to hang out with friends. I met some pretty cool people to work with, and we went on some pretty awesome adventures.
There's a couple people sleeping in there right now, so we can't really go in there. Actually just walking to the beach. No.
The summer wasn't over yet, and there was still room for a couple big adventures. Back in April, one of my favorite artists, Post Malone, dropped an album called Beer Bongs and Bentleys. It had one of the year's biggest album debuts and set records on the Billboard charts for the number of times it was streamed in 1 week. So in August, my friend and I drove 7 hours to Philly and spent over $1,000 to see Post Malone perform up close and in person. After coming back from Philly, my sister and I took a trip to NYC by bus, where I got the chance to take an open-door helicopter ride over the city, and I was just a little scared. Meanwhile, Will Smith was jumping out of helicopters for his 50th birthday. And then, just as fast as it came, the summer was over. I took all the footage I had from the last few months and I put it together to make my Summer Life 2018 video. But 2018 also had its rough patches too, and soon I found myself coming up short on work and began to question whether or not I would be able to actually make it on my own.
You're not comfortable, dude. That's actually kind of high.
As a result of me quitting my job to pursue a career in video, my student debt had started to catch up with me.
So I was quitting my jobs, quitting school, and I had maxed out my credit cards.
I felt overwhelmed, and I was worried that if I went back to get a job, that it would mean that I had given up on everything that I was working towards. But at the same time, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to pay off my debts. So with the support of my parents, I decided to take a break from YouTube to try and get things in order. Now at this point, you might have figured that things would have started slowing down, but with the support of all you guys watching, it was actually just the opposite. And during this time, we reached the 10,000 subscriber mark, which has now grown to 12,000, and that's just insane. So it wouldn't be a 2018 year in review video if I didn't take the chance to say thank you to all you guys who watch and support me, because it really does mean a lot to me, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. But hey, no more of this sappy stuff, we got a video to finish. So with a little time to focus, I decided I needed to close the year out by putting more effort in where it was due. So here's a few ways I buckled down before the new year. I finally released my own merch. I made plans to expand my media company to Last Isle and have hopes of actually hiring people to work with me in 2019. I continued to make even more sports videos for a local Instagram page here. And I finally got the chance to start working with one of my favorite brands ever, Movement. Despite being afraid of heights, I also took my first plane ride ever in 2018. I then took a trip to LA.
Yo, what's good guys? What's Gucci gang? Literally, we made it to LA, because here's Joe. You guys remember Joe from the last? What's up? You were in one of the vlogs, right? Nope. Yeah, you were in the second vlog.
And one of the craziest things that happened was that my friends got engaged.
And the reason why I feel like this shit got approved is just because I just want you to know that I wanted to marry you.
I also started working with some hotel brands and started getting paid to stay in hotels. And finally, in December, my friends and I took a trip to Hawaii.
Sunset's still going, still looking beautiful.
And all that leads us to here. 2018 had some pretty awesome moments and taught me a lot of things. But if there's anything you can take away from this video, it would be that you shouldn't be afraid of following your dreams. If you want something, go for it. Make a plan and make it happen. It won't always be easy and some things are gonna have to change, but nobody else is gonna do it for you. If you aren't seeing any opportunities coming your way, make them yourself. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams because you'd be surprised to see how many great things are on the other side of your fears. Thank you so much again for a great year. I hope everyone had an awesome 2018 and I can't wait to show you guys some of the new stuff from 2019. So until next time, peace out.